Aries, how you doing? So this is the part of the intergalactic channel messages that we have for you for December, for Christmas. So I was just about to say, if I don't see any of you for Christmas, then have a good one. But I'm sure I will. I think you're having a send-off, if I'm honest, like sending someone off and saying, like, if I can't have you for Christmas, then who's going to have you? I think a lot of you are, well, it looks like we don't need this, but it looks like a lot of you possibly for around Christmas time for your channel messages might be seeing someone off, okay, which I pick up something to do with around exes or children. Of like, look, if I can't see you, then who can see you, okay? So you might be in, hold on, relationship, okay, but seeing someone off and saying, okay, look, if I can't have you and they can't have you, then where do you want to go? Because I pick up that a lot of you are asking children during this time, like, do you want to stay with us for Christmas, or do you want to stay with them, or are you coming here for Christmas, or are you going there? And I think that if you've got exes involved in certain ways of around X marks the spot, also around a Capricorn, then a lot of you might be saying, look, you know, are you coming to stay with me, or are you coming to stay with them? But some of you are also in this predicament where you're in an actual relationship with a partner as well. And you're saying, look, are we going to stay with your mother? Or I concur. But are we staying with your mother? Or are we staying with my mother or your mother? Or are we going to have Christmas here on our own? And I weren't expecting that, but that came in right away, Aries. So I think a lot of yours is about making plans of around where it's coming up, where it's like, right, we need to organise what we want to do. Do we want to go away for Christmas? Do we want to go on holiday for Christmas? Shall we stay at the parent? Shall we not? Shall we have it on our own? If you've got children, are they? Because I think a lot of you have got grown-up children that are all in relationships as well. And these people are all pairing off into kind of like, oh, they're old enough to do what they want now. They're going off to see their boyfriend. They're going off to see their girlfriend, you know, so on and so forth. Now, us as a relationship, do we like stay with one another, or do we kind of like, well, I want to go to my mother's, do you want to go to your mother? This kind of thing of like, some mothers do have them. It's like, so I think a lot of yours is to do with around parenting, if I'm honest, around making plans for actual Christmas of who's staying where. I'm also hearing where Werther's original for some reason. So some of you might like a Murray or Murray Mint or something to do with Groundhog Day of Bill Murray, and say, well, it's Christmas again, it seems to be coming around again, and then it's coming around. It's like, look, why don't you come around? It's like, look, why don't you come around here for Christmas? Well, this is a real Christmas reading. I've never channeled for Christmas. But it's kind of like, okay, why don't you all come here? Why don't, you know, or the kids are out the way or so on. I think that you're going to have like a big house full, or house party is what I'm picking up. Like Martin, I'm also picking up House Martins or the Martin Street, St. Martin's Street or St. Martin's, or the name Martin, okay? But why don't you come here, why don't you come here, and why don't you come here, and we'll all have everybody all around, and the family's here, or they're not here, and then we can have people over in order to come and see the house and the home, and eat, joy, be merry is really what I'm picking up for a lot of you. And I think a lot of this is like well, it wouldn't be at the beginning of December, so these are plans that could be coming up for the end of December. So let's go into, so I picked, well, I mean, that's a big message for you guys, I think, because that's the first one that came in without me really going over some of what I was trying to write here. So I think that some of your plans, you're making plans throughout the month of, as the energy starts to settle, you start to realise that everybody's starting to talk about going their own way, and where are you going to go, and where are you staying, and shall we actually go away for Christmas, or do we stay here? I mean, if you're not staying where you are, then you're thinking about perhaps going on holiday, and then these people won't be coming to yours. But I think these questions are probably what you're going to be going over in a partnership with someone to say, where is everybody going to be staying? Because I keep seeing this as if someone's going to, now what's that called, like Lapland? Like where there's loads of Christmas lights and events and Santa. But I'm really picking up like a plan of like to Lapland or something like that. Lapping. I don't know if some of you are clapping, because I keep seeing these like icons of a clap. People that send icons of a clap. Unless you've got the clap, let's hope not. But something to do with clap, Clacton on sea, or Clacton, Eric, also Erica, or the Clacton, here in heaven. Something to do with Devon. Some of you might be going to Devon, or hopefully not heaven. Why would you want to go to heaven? On a little rowboat, clap, clap. So here we go, on a little rowboat, so 6. So to do with family, probably going on an outing, maybe, to go and see. So, because I'm picking up the 6, on sea, like something on sea, Clacton on Sea, or something that is a place to go and visit that's called on sea, okay? Fiancé, Beyonce. Some of you might be asked to be someone's fiance, is also what I'm picking up. That someone could be planning on asking you to tie the knot, is really what I'm asking. Yeah, that's what they're asking. That's the message. Yep, that's what I'm going to ask her, Steve. I'm going to ask her if she'll marry me, is what I'm picking up. That I'm making this plan that she doesn't know about. Oops, oh dear. Anyway, so sorry, but you're looking at psychic medium. So, do I dig myself out this one, or do I let the cat out the bag? Something around Leo. Shall I let the cat out the bag? It's like, okay, someone could be planning on thinking, right, we're either going to make plans to go away, but some of you are actually making plans to get married, for a lot of you, and you're going to give someone a ring or a gift or a present. Or some of you might be asked to be a fiance, okay? So you might be getting engaged, for a lot of you. So, wow, Steve, you've just let the cat out the bag. Some of you are probably going to get engaged by someone, because I'm picking up Leo. Shall I, Leo, let the cat out the bag around a Leo? Some sort of cat or a bag. So I'm picking up a bag, right, and it's like a zip bag, okay, and it's like purple, a purple bag. And you put something in it like a ring or a bracelet or something like that, and then you zip it up like that, and then you give it to the person. So this might not even be a, don't go and get married if it is, but I'm picking up like a gift or a present of like a Victoria's Secret present, or like a bracelet or a necklace or something like that that's going to be put into a bag, zipped up, and then give to somebody. So, like I said, some of you, it could be a prediction of a wedding, thing that's coming up, like a plan of engagement. Someone could be thinking about buying someone a ring or a bracelet for Christmas, and some of you, your partner could be thinking about asking you to marry them, okay, which would be an engagement. And this could well be either one at home, and there would be loads of people around. You could be dealing with a Sagittarius, right, and they want everybody to witness the fact that they're going to get down on one knee, or there is some kind of like limelight, like Limer, the name Limer. But there's some sort of like, whose line is it anyway? And they're like punchline. It's like, okay, I'm going to take the show. Everybody get out a minute. Hold on, I got something to say. So someone around the Sagittarius energy is what I feel is kind of someone's going to take the limelight and the spotlight's going to be put on them, and they're going to be like, oh, actually, I wasn't actually thinking about that, Steve. I was actually thinking about... So, I really don't know. It won't be for everybody. But I am definitely picking up... now I'm on the spot. Now what do? Am I forced to go and do this or not? Because someone's going to start contemplating it, and they're going to also watch this and think, actually... is that a future prediction, or is the fact that I am actually really considering thinking about doing that, and is this possibly true, the fact that I wasn't kind of thinking that, but now that I am thinking that, because this person's could have put that in my head, but now it's very confusing for me to think, you know what, is this actually a future prediction, and that I was going to think that anyway, but a psychic medium actually just figured out the fact that, well, I'm actually thinking about that now quite a lot, and that's probably what I am supposed to do. So Aries, you've kind of got this energy of, well, is this really what I'm supposed to do, right? Am I supposed to do this? Am I supposed to do it the traditional way? Am I supposed to ask their mother or father? Or am I really truly thinking this myself? Or is it the fact that I feel now that I'm forced to do this and I really don't know if I want to or not? So you've kind of got this, like, energy of nervousness of like, well, you know what, now you've said it, it's kind of really making me think that I should. So I don't know if there's any, well, I mean, I don't think women propose to men, do they? I think they should. I think you're thinking about it, and I think the female energies are like, you know what, I'm thinking about that, and I really think that he should. By now, he really should have put a ring on it. And so it's kind of like, I'm going to give you a ring in order to ask something. I don't know, you might be reaching out for me for a personal reading maybe and seeing if there's a ring involved. But 7, it might be to do with a 7 or 7 days. It could be to do with around a Cancerian. Okay, and I am picking up a ring around a car, or a new car, like a new car or a new ring. I really don't know. Someone's going to buy something quite spectacular anyway, like a new car or a ring or a wedding ring or just a bracelet or something that's quite like that somebody really wants anyway. Like they're really wanting it, and someone's going to buy someone like a car, like a new car for Christmas or something. Now, I don't know if you're in your soul groups, if somebody's like without a car and someone's going to think, okay, they really do need a car, so I'm going to buy them a car. Well, if you really want to buy me a car, you can, because I don't have a car, and it actually causes so many arguments in this dynamic that if anybody wants to buy me a car, feel free to use my GoFundMe page to buy me a car, because I really would love one. But I'm only kidding. But no, seriously, it's in the show more section. But something around like, you know, they haven't got a car, so I'm going to get them a car, right? Because keep hearing ka-car, 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 ka-car. So what do you want for Christmas? Like a car. It's like, really? What, you want a car? It's like, yeah. It's like, well, I haven't got one. It's like, so you want a car for Christmas? Are you sure? Can you afford to pay the insurance yourself? And it's kind of like, yeah, no, well, I promise. And this is where this promise is coming from, because there's this energy where everybody seems to be getting quite a lot this Christmas, where there could be a car, and you could be getting that for somebody, or your partner is, and then you as a partner getting your partner a gift, and it could be a ring or something like that, and it could be a wedding ring, and it could be hidden within a car, because I keep seeing this actual car and a bow, okay, like a bow or a bee, the name B, Beyonce, or B, and let's put it in a bow, okay. I'm also picking up like Leo around a bow, because that would be a bow, 8 of Wands, communication, about a bow, okay. So it would be around a bee, and it would be around Leo energy, right? And it would be about communication. What else have we got for you, Aries? Okay, so for December 2020, I wrote 50 a day. Now this is either 5 a day or 50 a day, or you're cutting down on smoking to 5 a day. But I keep picking up day and night also, something to do with around moon and sun of Leo, Aquarius, Scorpio, Pisces, of exes, fathers not together, and ex not being like, you might have an ex and there's a son. Sun is always God, is always father to me, and moon is always mother and oxygen and blue and earth. Okay, so what on earth? So what on earth is going on with the exes? So there is something to do with around kids or people being like parceled off to someone else. It's like, let's put them in a box and let's just shove them over there with their dad or with their mum or something like that. And like, wow, this could be someone that, say if you've got an ex or something like that, and you've got very spoilt children maybe, I don't know, and then you've got someone that goes, say, from here to the father to get a car, and then they come back here and they get like another car, or they get the insurance or whatever. It's like, look, I need the insurance documents. It's something around like, I need documents first, and I need insurance first, and I need you to get insured first before you get the car. There is something around this energy, I nearly said Sagittarius, Aries, that it's around documents and insurance and making sure that you're covered, like you're covered for insurance is also what I'm picking up. I don't know if this is anything to do around work or making sure that I'm all got everything covered. Okay, I definitely keep picking up like insurance cover, an insurance claim for something. Like, I don't know if there was an accident in the past of an insurance claim, and this money might come through from an insurance claim, so this person can actually buy their own. Because I keep picking up like a final claim coming through, like we made a claim and then it comes through and now everybody can kind of have what they want. So I'm not sure how that's representing in your energy for December, Aries. But back to the, oh sorry, this is actually, if you can hear a noise, that is a client that I said I would reach out to at 4 o'clock, so I'm going to have to kind of rush through these slightly. 500 a day is what I heard, 500 a day. So I don't know if this is anything about cutting down, or someone that earns £500 a day, or things coming by fives. Okay, I'm picking up 5 though. 5, 5, 5. Johnny is alive. 5, 5, 5, 5, 5. Something around work, finances, Taurus, Hierophant. So this really could be to do with like divorces and marriages and people getting married and moving on and understanding a lot of things, because 50 a day or 500 a day was something that came up, and I don't know if this is like a pay packet that comes in of like someone gifts or donates someone of like £500 or did do, but I keep seeing 500. Also the show that would be around the 100. So what is this? 500, 100? Is this bingo or something? Like 500, 100, like scratch cards of like a £500 and then a £100, and someone getting like gifts of a £500, a £100, and these things they're coming in of like, wow, like 500 here, 100 here. Like I don't know if these are like clients or like things coming in. So I've got 500 here, I've got 100 here, and I've got this here, and I've got that come through, and this come through, and I got like money just seems to be coming in, like money here. I've got £500 here, I've got £100 here, and this is a bit like going, gone. Okay, I've got 500 off you, 100 off you, and I got like I opened a card, and there's right, okay, this is from grandma or something, and they're giving you £100, and they're giving you £500, and so on and so forth. Wow, there seems to be a lot of money being thrown around here, Aries. So I also picked up G and T, G and tonic, or G and B. The G and T, gin and tonic, water sign, something around a water sign. Someone's like a slow drink, or like the name Jim. Jim always seems to be coming up around a tonic, like tonic water. But also gin and tonic is also what you can drink if you're on a diet as well, apparently. So gin and tonic. So someone likes a good old G and T. You know, I like G and T. But also tea. Somebody that calls someone by names like, you right G, you right T, you right B, you right St, you right S, V. Give me an S, give me a T, give me a V. I mean, is someone a cheerleader? I don't know. Like leading. Lee, the name Lee, or Leanne. But give me a T, give me a B, give me a Steve, give me a this, give me a that, give me a. Do you want to give me some more? But give me. Also, likes a good old G&T. That was gimme. Anybody ever watch Gimme? Gimme more. Demi Moore. Something to do with Demi Moore. Something around Ghost also. Patrick Swayze or Gimme. Someone's going to get absolutely slaughtered anyway, is what I feel. Like gimme. Why do I keep hearing gimme? Gimmick. Like a gimmick. Like a comic, like someone's very comical, or is a gimmick. Gillick, Gil. The name Gil or Bill. Kill Bill. I don't know what that is. GDT or B. So anyway, yeah. So I also picked up Descent, or Evanescent, Evan or Devon or Seven from a Seven. That's me. Or you could be a 7, right? Life path number 7, or it is to do with Cancerian as well. If it's not, it could be because of the fact that you could be a 7. But something about like from 7 to 7, from 7, from a 7 to a 7. So you got 14, so you got 5. So 7, 7 and 5. 19. Sorry, I don't know what that is. Something around things adding up, like Adam, the name Adam, or Adam and Eve around a Gemini also. Things adding up around a Gemini. Like, I'm trying to add you up. Add you up. Addy? ADD. Like someone that is ADD positive or ABB. Positive, something to do around blood work or blood groups of around ABB or ADD, or like attention deficit disorder is what I'm picking up. I don't know why. I don't know if you've got kids or like attention. Natalie also picking up Natty, Nat, or Natalie. But attention. You're definitely dealing with around Sagittarius energy. Of like, okay, I want some attention. I've got something to say. Everybody listen to what I've got to say. So really, someone is really going to say something. Let's hopefully it's on the good messages around someone asking someone to get married is kind of what I'm sort of like thinking about or hoping for. What else? There's some sort of hope as well. What I'm hoping for, hope, like wishes around Aquarian energy. Like my wish is your command of commanding. Carmel. I'm also picking up Carmel or Melanie or Caramel, Mel and Kim or Carmel. Mel. I'm picking up Melanie. Mel. Or a spell. We don't want to go down the spell. Okay, or a Meow. Around a cat. Ginger. You alright, Ginger? There's something around Ginger. Ginger. A ginger cat. Also around Leo, but around a ginger. But I'm definitely picking up like a spelling bee for some reason. Spelling bee? Or the name bee, or a spell bee. Spelling bee. Like someone's smelling. Someone's smelling. Could be around a Virgo. I don't know. Like smelling? Smell. Or Kelly. No, you don't smell, Kel. Something to do around a cowbell. Kelly. Or smelly. Someone that calls someone smell. You're right, smell. Smelly Kelly. I don't know. Sorry, guys. I'm just trying to pick up what on earth this is really making sense with. Smell. There seems to be this smell that's coming from somewhere, and I don't know what this is. This doesn't have to be a physical human being, right? But there seems to be this smell that is coming from somewhere, and I don't know what this smell is. Because I'm hearing Rotterdam, or rotting, or from someone from Rotterdam, right? Or rotting. And there is a smell in the air, or a spell in the air. Again, someone could well be doing witchcraft around a spell. I don't know. I don't believe in it myself, but again, if I hear it, I have to say it and give y'all up what you want. But something around a smell, like someone's smelling something, and I don't know what this is, like a clue? Like I'm smelling a clue. Scooby-Doo, around a dog. There could be something that's smelling. A dog could be smelling. I'm smelling out a clue around a dog. Unless someone's buying someone a dog. Around a smell. Or around a Mel. A dog is smelling Mel. Or is it a cat? So it would be Leo, right? Is smelling a cat or smelling a dog. What? Why on earth would someone smell a cat or smell a dog? Smell. I'm smelling a dog. Something is smelling. I've got no idea what this is, but something stinks. I don't know what. Or is extinct, like a dodo? A bird? A dodo bird? Dodo. Why? What am I speaking about? Dodo. Extinct. So something that's not alive anymore, that's been buried, could be smelling. Because anything that's a dodo, well, dodos were extinct, right? And they were a bird. So something that has been extinct is smelling. Because I really do pick up, there's some kind of like smell coming from somewhere, like a strong smell. And I keep picking up like whether someone doesn't know if there's like a rat down the side of the heater or something that wherever it is that you look. Because I can't smell, so I would never be able to pick that up as a sensation. I've never been able to smell. My nose just doesn't work that way. That's why sometimes if you see me not being able to speak properly, it's because I don't breathe through my nose, I breathe through my mouth. But something here, what they're saying is smelling. Like it doesn't smell right. Something is just like fishy. Something around Pisces. Something smells fishy here. I mean, definitely definitely want to have a clean up down there because something is smelling fishy. And I don't know whether it's that or a Pisces. I don't know. But something in this energy here, around one, smells fishy. Right? It smells fishy. And I don't know if this is a chip shop or a fat fryer or something. Or smells very fishy. Like you smell fishy. Unless you're eating fish. And then you might be going down on this thing. right? It's like, well, I'm going down there. Whatever it is, well, I don't mind. I'm going down there anyway. So someone's kind of like, well, this energy is right, like, I don't mind if this smells fishy or not. I'm going either one down there, or I'm like, if you're from Britain, you'll say, look, I'm going up there or down there, right? Now, if you're going up there, you're going up north. And if you're going down there, you're going down south, right? Because some people say, oh, I'm going up there, meaning I'm going down north. No, you go up north, down south, right? So there is something around up, down, left, right, about an indication of around Cancerian of a travel. And it's like, okay, we're going up there and we're going down south. So there's this separation of people possibly not being together here, where there's like, something smells fishy down there. So that would be around a fish. And this would be something not quite smelling right around an X, because I'm picking up like an X marks the spot, and something doesn't smell right. This doesn't have to be a physical smell from somebody, but or a Mel from somebody, the name Melanie or Mel, but again, it doesn't smell right. Something around you is like a clue of something that's just not adding up, right? Which means smell. It just doesn't. It doesn't fit well. There's something, someone might buy someone some article of clothing and say, look, I'm sorry, but it just doesn't fit. So if this is a ring, someone might buy one or some article of clothing and you say, I'm sorry, it's nice, but it doesn't fit. Right? So I don't know what this is that isn't fitting, right? It's, I'm sorry, but it doesn't fit. So if this is a ring, someone's planning on trying to get the size of their finger, and they might... Whoa, really? That's a bit tactless, bruv, isn't it? It's like, okay, somehow something doesn't fit in someone's hole anyway. Whatever it is, it's like, well, that's big. So someone has definitely got a big fish up in this thing as well, right? Either a big fish or a big place. Whatever it is a bit phallic also, but also like, wow, this is a big fish. And this is the big fish, and this is a big hole as well. So, what on earth has someone got? Well, I don't know. That could mean so many different things. Big hole. Big bigot. Big it up. Big it up or dig it up. Someone's got to dig something up because it smells. Like we're going to have to dig it up. I'm sorry, but we're going to have to dig it up. Someone's trying to dig up the past, or also dig up something, like physically dig up something and think, well, we're gonna have to dig that up because there's a bit. I mean, oh wow, what am I doing? Aries. Oh, I forgot. Right. Can't keep giving out names and stuff, but y'all know, okay. But something here around a plan of around perhaps digging something up. Okay, digging it up. Because you've also got the Magician that is in my other deck, and that is someone that's digging up the past, right? So we're going to have to dig up the past. It could be around a Pisces, because that was the gold digger energy quite a long time ago of a reading that now recollects me to do the way I do it, around where I channel, and it's around a Magician and a Pisces around digging up the past, around things that are buried. Like this is a bit like the Goonies, G&T, but like digging up the past of around money, like a treasure chest or something. Like we need to dig it up to find the treasure. The treasury, like this is like the treasury of a company, or we need to go through some documents to find the treasury, right? Or Jerry, the name Jerry, or Tom. Tom and Jerry, a mouse, cat. But Tom and Jerry, the name Thomas. Thomas. Tom and Jerry. Tom and Jerry. Tom and Jerry. Or Ben and Jerry's. Ben, the name Ben, or Ben and Jerry's. Ice cream. Ben and Jerry's ice cream. What is this relating to in life, Spirit? Ben, the name Ben. Ben or Jerry. So Tom and Jerry, they used to fight and chase each other, right? Used to chase each other. Cat and a mouse. Cat and mouse. Something to do with like a treasury though. Come off that, because that's really not making any sense, Spirit. A company. Bad Company. Like the song and the band, I think, called Bad Company, right? But there's something around bad company, like you're going to have bad company. I mean, this is the mother-in-law or someone, and they come over and they're like, man, you're bad company. It's like, what's the matter with you? Pick your lip up. You're like, I don't know. It's like, oh, man. Don't be bad company, be good company. It's like, now we want good win, or we want good company. Good company, bad company. Good company, bad company. I mean, this is the Christmas thing that's coming up, I feel. But, like, they keep saying bad company. Someone's bad company. Or a bad company. Like a reputation of a bad company. Like, you're giving me a bad name. Someone is not pulling their weight at something or something like that, and you're like, look, you're going to give us a bad name. If you keep doing all of this, you're going to give us a bad name. So stop giving us a bad name around my company. Or you've got bad people around your company, and you run your own company. But, I mean, you always get bad people. Me, I get them around my energies all the time around this channel. But, like, bad companies. Like, there's a good company and a bad company, right? So, for a lot of you, if you run your own business, you could be called out to work for Christmas. And it's like, look, you know, you're going to give us a bad name. I can't do it. I'm sorry. But don't... Because this is people that have websites. Say, for instance, you have a website. Someone wants to leave, like, a very narky shit comment on something. And you're like, look, you're going to give me a bad reputation or you're going to give me a bad name. It's like, I can't do it for you because you're going to give me a bad, like... star rating of something, like 5 stars, and you're going to give me a 3 or a 2, and you run your own company and you've got it on like a website or something, and you got people that like leave negative comments or negative things, and you're like kind of like, man, this is giving me a bad reputation. So someone's getting a good reputation and someone's getting a bad rep, right? Bad rep. But this could also be like a holiday rep, like a holiday camp. And it's like 4 stars or 3 stars or like a 4-star Michelin star. Like it is probably around Aquarius, but it's also like a Michelin star of around cooking. This could be the fish that smells, or like restaurants and like a 4-star company or a 4-star hotel. Or do we have a 4-star or a 5-star? Because I definitely keep picking up those stars, like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and I'm going to give you 5 stars. Something like that. And then some people that give like 1 star, and it's like, man, why did I get a 1 star? Why did I get a wonder? Why did I get a Stevie Wonder? Wondering about Stevie. Stevie? Stevie, that might be me. But Stevie me, Stevie Nicks. But Stevie me, Stephen me, Stephen me. It's just Steve and me. That's all it is, it's just Steve and me. I just keep hearing Steve and me. Just Steve and me. Or I am Steve and it's just Steve and the other person. But it just seems to be Steve and me. Stephen. Keep saying Stephen. 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 Steve and me. To a T. Also, they keep saying T. A tree. Something around a T or tree. Tree, like in tea. Ginger, putting ginger in tea, putting a cat in tea, or a cat in tree, or a dog in tree, or a bird in the tree, something like that. Bird tree, the name word Bertree from Bertree, or Aintree from Aintree, could be from St Neots, or around that sort of way. Aintree, that would still be in America and other places, but there's a place here called Aintree, it's around St Neots. Okay, Saints, some sort of saints. Utah, saints from Utah's you around any places that begin with U. Utah or Tara, the name Tara or Tanya. But Utah Saints, St. Martin Street or Martin or Saints. All Saints. Sense, like sense. What's the sense in that? What's the sense, Amelia? Amelia? Or Emile? Or Camille? Or chamomile tea, like chamomile tea. but someone that has a goatee as well. Goatee or a goat, but a goat. Why on earth am I picking up animals all in a farm? Animals in the zoo. All animals in the zoo. Zulu, also. Zulu? Don't know. What else have we got for Aries for December, Spirit? Toxic water is also what I'm picking up, like a toxic water sign. Because I picked up tonic water, like it's just turned into toxic water. Like a toxic water sign, or something in the pipes is toxic. Like toxic water, it could just mean a toxic water sign for a lot of you. Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces. And it's a toxic water sign. Toxins. Stockings as well, like something in tights. What's the film? Something in tights? Tights. Tights. Someone's tight-fisted, maybe, and they don't get someone something. Like, it's very difficult to get something out of this person or them out of you. But, like, something in you also. Alchemy in you, maybe. But, Alka-Seltzer. Like a recovery addict. I'm also picking up, like, someone's recovering. Like, that would be Alka-Seltzer from alcohol. So, alk, or sulk. I don't know why I keep picking up that someone's sulking. Sulking, because I'm picking up the energy of like, oh. Steve, you told me I was getting something, and someone's like, oh, I didn't quite get what I thought I was going to get. Well, that's not for everybody, unfortunately. I don't know why I'm picking up someone sulking. Or assaulting someone. Like, someone gets insulted by someone, and they're like, bruv, is that it? You're like, yeah. And you're like, bruv, I wanted more than that. Why have I only just got, like, this one thing? And someone gets insulted by it and says, really? You know, I put a lot of care and love into that. And you're like, you just insulted me. You just insulted me. Or put salt in me. Why would somebody put salt in something? I'm going to put salt in it. Or I'm going to put an insult in it. You have got someone that's narky around here as well that's going to put an insult in a message. Definitely around channels or around things. And you're going to put someone that's going to put an insult. Like salts or bath salts, or put salt into something. I'm going to put salt in there. But I'm going to put an insult in this. Like, someone's like, ha ha. Like, I'm just going to put an insult in there just to add salt and rub salt into the wounds. I'm definitely picking up someone's going to put salt in the wounds. Okay. Like, it's a bit like when you've got a cut and a graze from an old person or something, and they just know how to rub you up the wrong way and put salt in the wounds just to make it worse. You have got someone here, Aries, around that. Is where they're going to insult somebody just to put salt in the wounds. Or I've got salt in my womb. Salt in my womb. Why would someone have salt in their womb? Room. Someone's got salt in their room. Trust me, when I was going off my head, bruv, and I thought everybody was doing black magic and it didn't happen to be real, I had salt of all four corners. Did it do any good? No, not at all. No, it just attracted flies. And it stayed there for ages. But again, didn't do no good. Don't, you know, I mean, you believe in what you want, but I can see someone putting salt all around everything. Like, let's put salt everywhere. So, unless this is like, it's going to snow, because I've been predicting weather just lately, and you have to go outside and put salt everywhere, because that will stop snow. Okay. So something around a dog, Snowy, and my dog, Snowy, ooh, Tim. The name Tim, or Timothy, or Tintin. Piaget's Adventures of Tintin, and his dog, Snowy, right? So it would be around snowing and dogs, cats. Raining cats and dogs. The name Lorraine, or Rain, Ranny, or Fanny, again. But there seems to be like it's raining cats and dogs. And it's raining. Like loads of cats and loads of dogs. I mean, what is this, an animal shelter? and you're going to an animal shelter in order to get a cat or a dog, or hopefully not put one in an animal shelter. Because if you're going on holiday, you might put your animals in an animal shelter, because I heard animals in the zoo. So it might be you might be thinking about putting your animals in an animal shelter if you're going away. But for some of you, you might be going to an animal shelter like green, I forget what they call it here now, animal green. And you go to get like a puppy or something from the animal shelter, right? Is to rescue, like rescues, people that rescue animals, or because I keep bringing up rescue, like a rescue centre. I think this is to do with around animals. You might be buying one or rescuing an animal and you get it for free, but you take it on board. But whatever you do, don't give up on animals. But I don't think you are. So I think that you're rescuing them. You're trying to rescue someone by doing something around an animal to bring them back to life. Like if you've lost an animal, you might be looking into getting another one, right? Because there have been a lot of people that lost cats and dogs. Remember last month when loads of people lost animals and we had this pandemic of all of these dogs and cats dying? Okay, so you really might be thinking about buying another one, and you might be rescuing one, okay? Is really what I'm picking up for you guys. The rescue centre. Okay, so we are going to leave it at that. So stay tuned for your tarot reading, because this is not a tarot reading. These are just predictions of stuff that I start to channel. If you don't understand it, you'll probably hate it and leave a very bad comment, but that's up to you. It all goes very well towards the channel. Even just people that like to poke, just them watching it actually does the channel a lot of good than harm, to be honest. So I appreciate everybody. But again, this is not your tarot reading. This is just your channeled messages for December. And as always, we do the tarot reading that comes up also towards the month, okay? And then everything also still goes to either Tier 1 or the Secret 7 bundle. But the bundle is where everything goes, okay? Where you'll get your bi-weekly, your extended version of the life path readings, and this reading. Not this reading, the monthly, the bi-weeklies and the extended. For that, they all go to the Secret 7 bundle, and the monthlies go to both, okay? So thanks very much, and stay tuned for your actual tarot reading that comes up hopefully very soon, Aries. I wish you a very Merry Christmas. I hope you have a great month, guys. Thanks for all your love, support, kind words, all those kind of things. I really do appreciate it. And feel free to reach out from the link below for a personal reading or anything that you would like to donate, like a car and stuff like this. I'm kidding. But thank you so much, guys. I really do appreciate it, and I'll see you soon.